it's Kitty and welcome back to our channel, or welcome if you're new. If so, you can subscribe. The button is down below. For today's video, I am going to be doing a bit different video. Not really, it's still beauty related. But today, I am going to be letting my Instagram followers, aka you guys, my makeup for today. Between the style and that kind of stuff. I'm doing this with a little bit of twist. I'm going to be doing this blindfolded, eyes closed, whatever you want to call it. Some of these things I don't have that much in a category, so I kind of just picked them, but like I picked everything, so it's not like it's not blindfolded in a sense. But I'm really excited to be doing this. I got this idea a couple weeks ago. I don't think I've seen anybody do this before and stuff, and I feel like doing a video where a family member or a friend picks the makeup I use for the day would be fun and stuff, so maybe I'll do that in a future video. If you would like to see that, let me know. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so for primers, I had you guys pick between the Too Faced Hangover RX and then the It Cosmetics Gripping Primer. I hardly use this. Actually, I used it yesterday, and actually I kind of liked it. Fun fact. But today we're gonna use the Pride and True Too Faced Hangover RX. I'm about here in it, which is exciting. I need probably like 2 pumps of this. Put on my face. As you know, if you follow my channel for a while, you know I like to apply my primer and let it sit down for 5 minutes. This one's more hydrating. It also like kind of balances out everything, but I'm not committed to this primer. I'm just trying to use all the ones I have up of it and stuff, and then probably go on something else. So if you have any favorite primers, let me know. Now it's really makeup go time, and I got my coffee, of course, back to cold brew. Love it. So good. I was doing like my frozen coffee thing, which you saw on Instagram stories if you follow me. So now for foundation, some of the categories I did like 4, some of them I did 2, kind of depended and stuff what I did. But for this one, the category for this one obviously is foundation because that's our first step. So I had you pick between the Thrive Cosmetics, this is their CC cream, and then the Born to Glow by NYX. And I said, should I mix them or should I just use the Thrive? Should I just use the NYX? What should I do? And I was actually a very close vote. 4 of you wanted me to mix them, and then 5 of you wanted me to just use the NYX. So I'm just going to use the NYX today, and I actually prefer this one with a sponge, and actually with I don't really have much to cover today, so actually the NYX will be perfect and stuff. So we are going to do that, and I'm super excited. And I did film me picking some of the categories, and I'm going to insert that footage before the application, if that makes any sense. But I'm going to go wet my sponge real quick. I know it looks super jank. It's like missing a piece. Yep, that's my life. Okay, so what I like to do, and I hope you can't hear my washing machine because I didn't close the door all the way, but I just like to place this foundation like right on the sponge and really just smear it on there. And then I'll do my dots on my face. I always get on my lips, like that's just kind of unavoidable. And then I might need a little bit more for my forehead. It does leak a little bit, which I've heard a lot of people that use this foundation say. So if you have any favorite dewy-ish type foundation, let me know. I have like probably normal to dry skin. I used to have oily skin before Accutane, but Accutane, like it kind of just made my skin more normal. I don't really feel like I get oily. I definitely get sweaty and stuff, but I don't get oily, if that makes any sense. And this foundation is like a tad a bit light for me, so it actually doesn't look bad though. Get a nice rounded blend, but this one I honestly don't think I need much extra coverage, which I like. Okay, so concealer, I remember what you guys picked, I just don't remember the percentages. Okay, so for concealer I gave you 3 options. I actually only own 3 concealers right now. So one of the options was the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer, which is one of my favorites. The Kokie Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. This one is in light, this one is in fair beige, and the last option is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer. This one actually won 100%. Everyone wanted the ColourPop Pretty Fresh, so that's what we're gonna be using today. I actually really do like this concealer, and the shade is actually a pretty good concealer color for me. I really like it. I'm using the shade Fair 20N, and I like to apply this on my eyelids, down my nose. Actually, I haven't been doing that a lot recently, just because and then I will blend this nicely. I like using the sponge for my foundation, but sometimes like with certain foundations foundations, it doesn't end up working. But I like this because it makes it more natural. It's not so thick and heavy and stuff. I have another foundation which my mom was like, that makes your skin look cakey. And I'm like, it's probably because I was using a brush because I was too lazy to wet my sponge. I do that sometimes. I'm too lazy to go wet my sponge. Like, it's literally like less than 10 feet from here to my bathroom and I'm still lazy. It's like literally across the hall, Katie. What's your excuse? Then I just like to go over my whole face, make sure everything's blended. And yeah, I feel like it's a very nice concealer. It's not too bright, but it also just covers, gives like decent coverage. I'm not gonna say it's like full coverage, but I like it because it's like light. Powder, I only have one, so I'm just going to use that. My Pure powder. I don't know if I've used this in a video yet. I haven't filmed makeup videos recently. I'm thinking of doing like a summer get ready me soon, like old school style. You guys know I love filming videos like that. If you've been subscribed to my channel, you know usually I do the seasonally, or I'll do them for like special occasions and stuff. So yeah, I'm hopefully in July going to go down to my college and take pictures like grad wise, so I'll definitely do a get ready me for that when I do that. I just don't know how I'm gonna do my makeup for that. I definitely obviously want it to be like special, but I just don't know. I basically just apply that on my eyes and then I go over my face. I do like a light powdering. Okay, then we're gonna go on to our next category, which I guess we can do eyeshadow now. I feel like that's a good step. Okay, so for eyeshadow, that was another part of the picking, which I'll insert that right now. For this category, I kind of blindfolded half it. I kind of picked palettes I haven't used in a while and stuff. Like, I don't use Soft Glam as much anymore. Haven't used Sultry in a tutorial anymore. I didn't want to, I'm pretty good with my palettes. I know which packaging is which, besides like the ones that are all velvet. Like, you know, they're either Anastasia or Urban Decay. Well, actually, Anastasia is a lot thicker than Urban Decay, so it's easier to pick out. But now I'm going to do pull for those. I'm not going to get all the palettes out because you saw them in that clip, but of course, I showed you that we had to pick from the Tarte and Bloom, the Dream Street, Sultry, and Soft Glam, and 9 votes, 100% for Dream Street, which I thought was insane. And I'm sorry this palette is limited edition, you can't get it anymore, but since you guys wanted me to use this, I feel like I should have asked you like what kind of look I should have gone for. I also did a voting in the beginning video, which I forgot to mention, that do you want natural or soft glam, or like glam, natural glam, and a lot of people said natural glam, which I was super happy about because natural makeup. Who is she? I don't know if I know her. I don't know what kind of look I want to do though. I kind of want to take like Moony and do like a soft, like orangey, like almost like watermelon feeling kind of look. That's kind of what I'm feeling today, but we'll see on that. I need to put on some eye primer. Actually, my eyelids are shut down pretty well, but I didn't have you vote on this, got only one eye primer, but I like to use my e.l.f. This is their Putty Eye Primer. I've been really enjoying this. It really makes your eyelids just like, the eyeshadow just stays on all day with this. It literally doesn't move. Then I'm just going to go into a ColourPop single shadow, and I'm just going to take the white right in this little palette. I never use single hit pan on it. Oh my god, I'm trying to do like a video of like everything I've hit pan on, and I don't know, I wanted to do it halfway point in the year, but maybe I'll do it like in December. We'll see, but I don't want it to be like stuff I've used up project pan wise, but I want it to be like pan size, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna set my lid like so. First, I'm going to go in with Shooting Star, which is that brown right there. And I forgot this doesn't have a mirror, so I'm gonna have to use this as my mirror. I'm gonna just take that and go into my crease. It's actually really pigmented. I don't use this palette all that often because it is limited edition now. It's kind of like, I don't use the same palette every day besides my pan lip palette, but my pan palette these days is pretty boring because it's mostly just like setting shades and like outer corner colors. So I feel like I'm happier with my pan lip palette, if that makes sense, like because I don't have to use like every shade in it, you know what I mean? Like I can bounce around from palette to palette and do kind of what I want to, which panning is fun like that. Like sometimes I don't know, I don't feel ever restricted, which I never make myself feel restricted with panning, by the way. It's just not my style. I'm just gonna apply this in like the crease and then also the outer corner. And then I think I'm going to take the shade next to it, which is called Magical, just to warm it up a little bit. So I'm only going to take like a really light layer of this, and I'm just going to go a little bit lighter, but just to kind of blend. Then I'll wipe off this brush because I know I've had like a billion different shadows on it. And then I'm going to take, this is, by the way, the blender brush from Farrah. I got this in at Ipsy a couple months ago. And I'm going to take the shade Spark, which is that fun reddish orangish color. I feel like I'm applying too much. And I'm going to try and apply that to my crease. I just feel like it's fun. I think the last time I used this shade was for 4th of July last year. I'm gonna need a little bit more, but I'm just gonna use this in my crease. I could have just used this shade alone, but I don't want to go for something like more defined and not just in reddish color in my crease, you know. And I'm just going to blend that. It looks real cray, so I'm going to take the first 2 shades I used and just blend. Okay, and then I think I'm going to take Moony, which is that white shade I showed you before, and I'm going to apply that on. And I'm just going to see how it looks first and then decide if I'm going to spray my brush, stuff like that. But I'm just going to apply it. Oh, that's pretty. Kind of like simpler, which I kind of like. So I'm just gonna apply that. I definitely think I might want to add like a it's like slightly shimmery. It's not like super shimmery, so I am gonna spray it with my brush. And now I think it's gonna be a lot. I kind of like how simple that is, but I'm also gonna take the reddish color and reapply. I feel like it's super fun. Also gonna go like in the outer part just to kind of define, but I feel like this is kind of pretty. It's like simple-ish. I'm gonna take it on my finger and just apply it to add extra pigment. So that's kind of what my eyes look like. They're not like something too extreme, if that makes any sense, but they're quite pretty, I guess, and stuff. But next, I'm gonna go in with highlight. I'm also gonna spray my face because I feel like doing that. I always like to do that before highlight, and I only have one setting spray right now, so I was gonna make you pick that. And I'm also not doing bronzer because I haven't been wearing it ever since I panned. I've been kind of taking a break from it because I do kind of like the look without it. And also when your face is wet, you can also take like more of that and just really apply it. I do think it's pretty. It's more of like I'm kind of like letting that stand out. So for highlight, I'm gonna insert the clips right now of me picking it blindfolded. But so yeah, enjoy that. So I'm pretty sure this is Natacha Denona, and I'm looking away. I just can feel by the packaging. I'm very good about that. I'm gonna mix it up again, just in case. I'm really good, like I said, with packaging. I think this is the e.l.f., the one that's like jelly, so I'm gonna pick that just by feeling it. I think I'm gonna pick 4. Why not do 4? And this one, I'm actually not sure which one this is. It could be Tarte. I feel like it is. Do I want to pick that one? It's funny because it could be what I think it is. This is definitely Becca. I know that packaging. This is one of the ColourPop ones, I'm pretty sure. What do I want to do? This is definitely e.l.f. I can tell. Let's do Tarte because there's like specific ones I wanted to pick. I guess I'll pick, let's just not be picky. Let's pick that one. And then let's pick one more. Let's pick that one. Okay, so we got ColourPop. I knew that was ColourPop. e.l.f., Natacha Denona, which I knew that, and then the Gloomy. That's interesting. So I'm gonna take pictures of those in a second. So as you saw, I had you pick between Natacha Denona, e.l.f., ColourPop, and then Estate. And e.l.f. and Natacha Denona were very close, but Natacha Denona ended up winning. And I haven't used this highlight in a few months because I hit pan on it and I was like, no, can't be over with this. I'm gonna use it today though, of course. This is my favorite highlight, honestly. It just looks so beautiful on the skin. It's not like a wham bam highlight, but it does look quite pretty on the skin, which I really like. So I like to apply this, and I like to do, a lot of times I like to do highlight before blush because then you can blend your blush into your highlight and it just makes it look super. So I like to just apply probably like 2 to 3 layers of this, not too much, just a little bit. It's so gorgeous. Now we're in the blush part, and I'm gonna pick a blush. Just gonna mix them up I'm only gonna pick 2 for this one. This one is easy because it's the only heart packaging I have, and then this one is the party blush. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys tell me to wear. Then for blush, I'll let you guys pick between Party by Tarte, which just looks like that. It's like a nudie type blush, possibly. And then the Too Faced Love Blush and Your Love is King. This you can't get anymore, but I don't really love this blush as much as I used to, but this is what you guys picked for today. 100% votes. So I'm just gonna take 1 tap, 2 tap, and I'm gonna blend this. It's not even showing up. There we go. It's actually prettier than I remember. I haven't used this, like I said, in such a long time because it is way too heavy. So I'll blend it. I could never imagine panning this brush because it is just so pigmented. So it'd probably take me forever to pan, but you know, whatever. It's just not my favorite blush. I kind of like to go for the neutral type blushes these days, but it's not bad. Mascara, I also let you guys pick, and it was like definitely, there's a definite like answer, definite choice, but there's a definite winner with this one, and that is, so I have 2 opened right now. The Benefit and then also the Too Faced. So Benefit got 30%, but Too Faced got 70%. So Too Faced it is today, and actually I wore this alone yesterday and stuff, and I actually love it. And this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof, and I wore it yesterday, and it actually was really easy to remove, so I really enjoyed it and stuff. And I like to wear waterproof a lot in summer just because like your mascara sometimes can stick to your top lash line or your top eyelid, and it's just not cute. So I like to apply this, and this one actually is really good. Love it. Gives me good like volume and length and that kind of stuff that I really like to have. So that's always gold for me when you can find a product that just really does it for you. It's the best. And this mascara doesn't look too unnatural, which I like. Sometimes I don't like it when my eyelashes look super clumpy. And now all we have to do is Lippies. I'm just gonna put on a brow gel real quick. Essence, of course. My brows are just going through it right now with my brow place shut down. For Lippies, I had you pick between 2 bites. Actually, I like kind of randomly picked them, but I did this off camera. The Bite Honeycomb, which is a nude, my favorite nude, by the way, and Bite Beauty Glace, which I thought was called Grace for the longest time, but everyone's using this in Project Pans this year. They're like pronouncing it, they're like Glace, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. Just gonna put a little bit of my lip mask on, which I'm also panning. I debated panning this, but you'll see my Project Pan by now, and you'll kind of see my thoughts, my revelations in that video. I'm just gonna do like a very light layer of this, maybe a little bit more. I don't want it to be too dark, which on me it's not. It's more like a mauve color. I also don't want it to get too insane. And yeah, it looks really pretty, and I'm gonna show you makeup in better lighting. But did I say Gloss got 100% votes? Yeah, it did. And yeah, that's the makeup, and I'm gonna show it to you in better lighting. Okay, so this is what the makeup looks like. I actually really like it. I love the eyes. I like how simple they are. Like we have that like reddish orangish color down, but I love how simple it is. The blush is all right. It's not my favorite blush, as I've said before. I love that makeup. It looks so pretty. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed picking my makeup. If you would like to do another one of these videos and stuff, I feel like it'd be fun and stuff. Maybe I'll do like a Project Pan series dedicated around you guys picking what I pan. That would be fun. Honestly, like a full face of like, that's a good idea. I should write that down for sure. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I won't. We'll see. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what videos you'd like to see next. I honestly need ideas, so let me know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.